Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers. Welcome to a brand new Doctor Who review for today. So in this review, I'm going to be reviewing the very first 11th Doctor main episode, the 11th Hour. And my god, it is still as great as it was when it first was broadcast back on the 3rd of April 2010. Rewatching this recently, I'm rewatching all the Matt Smith era, and then I'm going to do a whole review about series. There will be a review coming out later on with series 5, 6 and 7 with the Matt Smith run. Now, what can I personally tell you about this episode I absolutely love? I love the bit where we open up. Instead of it like we had series 1, 3 and 4 leading straight into the title sequence and going into the main episode, we start off with the Doctor's... Well, we basically end up with the 10th Doctor's TARDIS blowing up while the 11th Doctor is there hanging out of his TARDIS in like that. So as you can tell, here's my little Matt Smith figure, and he's here to help. So this is what Matt Smith looked like when he walked with what he wears all through, or partly through, the 11th Hour before he changes into his tree jacket and bow tie. So the last time we saw the 11th Doctor was literally the last 5 minutes of the end of time, where he literally regenerated from Tennant. So here he is wearing Tennant's full suit. So when we get to this episode, he's took off the suit, the actual suit's jacket, and he's running around in the raggedy clothes of the 10th Doctor, which is actually quite a good way, because this pulls off Tennant's suit really, really well, I have to say. The raggedy style. This is what I personally would actually like to think of Tennant as. the raggedy Doctor. Tennant's version. Again, when we crash land into Emilia Pond's back garden and the TARDIS has crash landed into her shed, the Doctor comes out saying, "Can I have an apple?" All I can think about apples, I think I'm having a craving. Again, I absolutely love the way Matt Smith gives such a great performance as the 11th Doctor straight off the go. When you see him in Emilia Pond's house and he's there, literally take a bite of apple and then he throws the apple away saying, "That's disgusting, what is that, an apple?" You said, no, I like yogurt, give me yogurt. And he literally goes, I like, and he goes, "I hate yogurts, they're stuffed with bits in." I thought you said, no, new mouth, new rules. It's like cleaning after you brush your teeth, everything tastes wrong. I love the bit he goes, "You're Scottish, fry something." So and he goes, bacon. I love the bit he's there going, "That's bacon. Are you trying to poison me?" I absolutely love it. And then when she gives him like baked beans, he goes, "Beans of evil, bad beans." I love the bit when he goes, "Bread and butter. Now you're talking." And he opens the back door, just throws the plate and goes, "And stay out." And then, of course, he has fish fingers and custard. I absolutely love the whole general of the 11th Doctor's run. But this is the very first episode, and Matt Smith gives it off with such a great big bang. And then when you have that bit where he goes, "Oh, you've had some cowboys in here." Not actual cowboys, but that could happen. I absolutely love the bit where he's there talking to Emilia about the crack in her bedroom, and he goes, "Two parts of space and time that she never touched, but pressed together." I absolutely do like Matt Smith, especially when you see him use Tennant Sonic, and he's literally just there going like that, and then he opens up in this big giant eyeball, and it sends him a message on the psychic paper saying, "Prisoner Zero has escaped." And then the Doctor goes, "There's something I'm missing in the corner of my eye." And then the TARDIS is there with the cloister barrels because it's there literally damaged and blowing up. So we do see that as well. And he runs back into his TARDIS, goes off to save it, and then he ends up 12 years later, when he promised that he'd only be about 5 minutes. And he ends up 12 years later, and the adult version of Emilia Pond, go by now by the name Amy Pond, is there, and they've got the whole thing to deal with Prisoner Zero and the Atraxi. I absolutely love this episode. Again, I love the fact we see Tennant Sonic, and Matt Smith just goes and blows it up. Totally goes and blows it up. And I have to say, well done to Matt Smith for that one. Because again, when he literally does that, and he literally pulls it up when he's talking to Prisoner Zero, and he goes, "I think someone's going to notice," and then the whole Sonic just blows up. And he goes, "No, don't do that to me now." And he's there having the pad. He goes, "No TARDIS, no screwdriver." Again, I have to say, I absolutely do enjoy this episode. It is just one of the best episodes for Matt Smith. It's one of the best post-regeneration stories. If I was going to do a whole ranking video, This will probably be in third place because nothing can top my top two, which is literally Power of the Daleks and Spearhead from Space. And then when you see him at the hospital and he saves the Earth from the Atraxi, and then he goes, "Oh, I didn't say you could go. Article 15, this is a fully established level 5 planet, and you're going to burn it." I mean, what? You lot, back here now. Okay, now I've done it. And I love when you have Arthur Duran as Rory going, "Did you just save all the world from the aliens and then bring all the aliens back again?" I absolutely love it. And then he goes and steals the clothes from the hospital, and then he goes, "Come on then, the doctor will see you now." I love the way the Traxy Scazzy goes, "You are not of this world." No, but I've put a lot of work into it. I absolutely love it. And then when you see him talking to the Traxy saying, one more question, is this world protected? You're not the first doctor to come here. Oh, there have been so many others. But one thing you've got to ask is, what happened to them? And then when it shows the clip of all the 10 doctors, he walks through like this in his bow tie, in the tree jacket, going, "Hello, I'm the doctor." Basically, right. I absolutely love that scene when he just comes through and goes, "Hello, I'm the doctor." Basically, right. And then, of course, he ends up getting some brand new TARDIS. The TARDIS ends up sending him a new TARDIS key to its new design, which is this one, created by Stephen Moffat with the Bells of St. John sticker back onto it. And then, of course, you have him literally running off into his TARDIS, looking so happy. And then he goes, "Okay, so what have you got for me this time?" Now, what can I personally tell you about this episode? I physically do enjoy. It's got some great stuff. It's got some bad stuff. I actually love the bit when he goes back to pick Amy up, and then she goes, when she's talking to him about Prisoner Zero and everything, he goes, "That was 2 years ago." He goes, "Whoa, oops." Yeah, so that's, 14 years since Fish Custard. Amy Pond, the girl who waited. So how about it? She goes, "What? A trip anywhere you like." Now, I love the bit when the doctor's there, literally showing off the brand new TARDIS, and then when the TARDIS gives him his new screwdriver, and he literally goes, just bear with me a minute, sorry. There we are. And I absolutely love it when he goes, "Oh, a new one. Lovely." Like that, and he goes, "Thanks, dear." And then he's there talking to Amy Pond, and then he goes, "There's one thing you should know about me, and one day your life is going to depend on it. I am definitely a madman with a box." I absolutely love this episode. It is a great post-regeneration story. Matt Smith kicks it off to a blast. Now, I have to say, this is the best regeneration story from the modern era. I mean, come on. Tennant's episode, he just spends a lot of time in bed. Halfway through the episode, he's in bed. I really hate the Christmas Invasion. I really don't like the Christmas Invasion. It's not the best regeneration story. It's the weakest post-regeneration story. I have to say, the Twin Dilemma is a lot better than the Christmas Invasion, I have to say. Again, I love this episode. I really have to say it's one of the best stories out there for Matt Smith's run. It's my all-time favourite Matt Smith story. I have done a list of my discussion yesterday of all the 11th Doctor's era, because I want to do proper reviews on each of the series. So before I get to the series finale, I'm going to be doing, like, every time, I'm going to be one day a week, well, not one day a week, so one day there will be a review coming out of each episode of the Matt Smith run, because I do want to do a whole review on the series, so series 5. So I'm going to be doing, this is episode 1, so this is the review on episode 1, which is the 11th hour, and then tomorrow there will be a review on The Beast Below, and then Saturday there'll be a review on Victory of the Daleks, and then, so on and so on. And then by the time of next week, there will be a review on the whole lot, as Series 5 in general, and what I personally think of Series 5. I'm going to be doing the same for Series 6 and Series 7. Now, I absolutely do enjoy the 11th hour. It is a great start to the Moffat era. Matt Smith is great as the 11th Doctor. And this is the Doctor that reminds me a bit of my favourite Doctor, Tom Baker, with the cheekiness and the alien attitude. It reminds me a bit of Patrick Troughton's Doctor as well. So basically, Matt Smith's Doctor reminds me of one of my top 5 favourite Doctors out of Doctor Who's history. I mean, it reminds me a bit of Tom Baker and Patrick Troughton. Tom Baker is my all-time favourite Doctor. As you can tell, why there is a cardboard cutout next to me of the 4th Doctor. And of course, the 2nd Doctor is my 3rd favourite Doctor after Sylvester McCoy. So Matt Smith's Doctor is my 3rd favourite modern Doctor after Christopher Eccleston and Peter Capaldi. So this is the 11th Hour. I love the 11th Hour. I think the Atraxi are really great alien design. Prisoner Zero reminds me a bit of a slug, but with giant teeth. Again, I like the shape-shifting storyline. He's like a shapeshifter. I absolutely love that bit of the film. I like the fact he tries to use Amy against the Doctor, where he makes her go unconscious. And then when the Doctor says, like when he shapeshifts to the Doctor, and he goes, "What are you copying me for?" He goes, "I'm not." Poor Amy Pond, dreaming about the magic Doctor coming back to save her. What a disappointment you've been. I love that episode of the... And then when the Doctor uses Amy's unconscious mind to think about what she saw in that room, and then and he goes, "Well done, Prisoner Zero. You've done an exact copy of yourself." I absolutely love the 11th Hour. So, the 11th Hour is 10 out of 10. It's a great episode, great post-regeneration story. So, join me tomorrow when I talk about The Beasts Below for Series 5, Episode 2. Thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me tomorrow for The Beasts Below. Thank you for watching.